Hello, my name is Tulsi Desai. I'm a physical therapist in the United States of America. I am originally from Surat and I grew up in Surat, finished my schooling and college in Surat, and then moved to United States. While I was in Surat, I did a lot of spoken English classes because that was really important to me and my parents. And they wanted me to be fluent in English. So from very early age, I was learning English. But by the time I was in middle school or high school, we came across Dharmendra Sir, and that was a game changer. His knowledge in English is amazing. His command on the language, his teaching methods, and back then, I'm talking about at least 15, 18 years ago, he was very advanced, even back then, in terms of teaching methods and how he treated students versus the trends in India back then, how teachers and schools were running at that time. So he's very respectful, approachable, friendly, and he is almost a role model. And back then there were not as many teachers who had such good qualities, or at least I didn't see them. And I have a lot of respect for Dharmendra Sir, and I think if I have to learn English again, he would be the only person I would go to learn English language. And I know now he has started his academy and he's offering a lot more than just English. So that's even amazing. I wish he would have, or I wish we had that option when we were growing up. So anybody who is watching this, if you are on the fence and not able to make the decision, don't even think twice. Just get started with your learning process with Dharmendra Sir and his team, and you wouldn't regret it. I have moved to the United States more than 10 years ago, but even while I am here, he always keeps in touch. He sends me articles and literature and different tips on English grammar, and I'm a lifelong learner, and I feel my English is pretty good, but I can still improve and I can always get better. So I appreciate all his input and the interest he takes in every student and their growth. And I think that's what makes learning fun, when you actually like the teacher, when you see they are genuinely interested in you, and they are rooting for you and for your growth, and that makes you work harder and do your best. So I think it was really important to me. It wasn't just about how much the teacher knew, it was also about how I was treated, and that was I think that was a key factor. But even in terms of his knowledge, it's unparalleled, and I don't think anybody in Surat or even in Gujarat would be able to offer you the quality of education that his institution offers. I have sent my cousins and friends over the period of last 10-15 years for their language learning, and they all have found it tremendously helpful to train under Dharmendra Sir and his team. So I would encourage anybody that is interested in learning new language to consider learning it with Dharmendra Sir and his team, because you wouldn't find the same quality of education and treatment that you receive is going to be world class. I hope this is helpful for anybody who is confused about making the decision of starting their learning process.